Hello friends, welcome back. It is already curriculum time. I cannot believe that we're already here. I can't believe that it is time to pick out the curriculum for my daughter, who's going to be a senior next year. I'm almost done with her, but I'm actually very excited for her and what she's going to do, and just really going to try to soak up this last year of teaching her, and just she has been a joy to teach. So this first video is going to be all of the curriculum I have picked out for my 12th grader next year. I will say, here in the state of Michigan, as homeschoolers right now, we don't have to follow graduation requirements. Like, you as the person in charge of your homeschooling sets those graduation requirements. But I have followed our public school system's graduation requirements because I didn't know if we were ever going to put them back in public school. If there was ever a reason to put them back in, I wanted to be prepared. I didn't want them to have to make up a bunch of classes or whatever. And also, my kids take electives at the public school system to be able to play sports with our district. So they have to take 4 electives, which is a lot. And then they also have to take their 4 classes at home, their core classes. So they're taking an extra 2 classes every semester, and it's a tough schedule. So let's start with, my daughter did not take science last year. We planned that on purpose, and we were going to have her take her last science class when she's a senior, just to kind of spread it out a little bit more. And so she has chosen forensic science as her science. She did not enjoy biology, so I couldn't imagine that she would enjoy anatomy. And this really was interesting to her, kind of like more of a real life application to science. And so I will be doing this with her. I got this from it's Masterbooks, but I got it from christianbook.com. That's actually where I got all of my curriculum this year. They ran a sale, and I made sure to get in on the sale. So for science, she is doing forensic science, and I do believe that this one is geared for an upper level, 11th or 12th grader, because of the subject matter, if that makes sense. There's real life criminal cases in here and stuff. So that's for science. Then, I meant to bring it up, but I forgot. So last year she started U.S. history from Knotgrass, and she's about halfway done with that, and that was on purpose. We took our time with it. I would rather have her really know the material than to just try to get through a very rigorous curriculum. And so that's what we did. So she's going to start out, she'll be more than halfway done with it by the end of this year. So I would like her to finish U.S. history at the beginning of her 12th grade year. And then we're going to start, when she's done with that, then we're going to start world history from Knotgrass. And this, whatever she gets through, we've already done a lot of world history with Good and the Beautiful. That's what we used for history for years. And so a lot of this should be recognizable to her, stuff that we've already learned. But then wherever she ends with this is where she'll end with it. She won't probably finish this. But I did go ahead and get the second book just so I would have the whole set, because you never know what the next kid is going to do. I might have them started a year earlier than I had her start it. You never know. So it comes with books 1 and 2, and then it has original documents, speeches, poems, and stories from world history. This also, we don't use it this way, but it also, if you follow everything in the... Let me see if I can find an example. There's multiple subjects that this can count for. So let's see. There's research papers you can do. Sorry, I can't find it. But there's like a Bible credit that you can get. There is like a language arts writing credit that you can get. There's also history, social studies, that credit that you can count this towards. We only use it for history. I like to get the review book that comes with it. These are the review questions that they do. And I really do feel like they help cement what they've read. I like the review questions, and then of course I like the answer key. I generally will have like she'll do her review questions, and then I have her self-check her review questions with the answer book, and then I will grade her quizzes and tests. That's just what works for us. And then that comes with a quiz and exam book as well. And just so that I can use this for next children, I photocopy the quizzes in here so that I can use it for the next kids. Okay, then for her English credit this year, I decided, because The Good and the Beautiful as of right now does not have a year 4 language arts program. She also, with her electives that she takes at school, she does a lot of writing in some of the online classes that she has chosen. And so I'm not worried about her writing at all. And so for her English credit, I just decided to go ahead and get the whole book pack that goes along with U.S. history. I thought that would be more interesting for her, the U.S. history book pack. And especially because that's what she's continuing on, like at least for the first semester-ish. And I got all of these from Thrift Books, actually. You can actually get the book pack from Knotgrass, like their website. But I found Thrift Books as like a used book online bookstore. And I can't remember how much I saved. I think I saved like $30 by doing it this way. But the books are To Kill a Mockingbird, In His Steps, Uncle Tom's Cabin, The Giver, Company Adage. There's a lot of like Civil War type books in here. Mark Twain, Mama's Bank Account. This one, sometimes this happens when you order from Thrift Books. I did not pay close enough attention, and I only got like the Cliff Notes version of the Scarlet Letter. So I'm going to check our library, because this one actually, I know why this happened. It was hard to find on Thrift Books. It was hard to find like a regular copy that wasn't like a, they also have like, I don't know if that's like first edition, but they have like collector's copies of stuff. And so I thought I was getting just like a paperback, but this clearly will not work. So I still have to get the Scarlet Letter in its actual form. Frederick Douglass, David Crockett. It's so weird to me. I can only say Davy Crockett. I can't say David Crockett. I grew up learning Davy Crockett. I've never heard of him referred to as David Crockett. And then Miracle in the Hills. And so that is going to count. Like I said, she gets lots of writing in her other classes. And so that is going to count for her English credit this year. Then for math, hallelujah, we are almost through Algebra 2. And that we don't, none of my kids love math in this house. I didn't love math. I was much better at like the practical maths, just things that I knew that I was never going to use. Didn't interest me at all. So she is going to do Foundations in Personal Finance. This is from Dave Ramsey. It's the high school edition. And when you get it, you get, I won't show the code, but there's a code in here that you get the online access to all of the lessons. So there's like a video lesson, and then this is like their workbook. And so this is going to be good for her. It has college planning. It has, let's see, what's this chapter about? Career readiness. It has a bunch of different things having to do like setting up a bank account, setting up a budget, So this is going to be great. This is only meant for a semester class though. And so she's been talking for a couple of years about possibly owning her own business. And so I actually took a bookkeeping course that taught me like QuickBooks Online and just the different duties of a bookkeeper and stuff. And so I think I'm actually going to have her for the second semester. I'm actually going to have her go through that class, because especially if she wants to own her own business someday, then it is going to be, that's going to be helpful for her. So she only has 3 core classes. No, she has 4 with the English credit with the reading. And then she will take 4 electives at the high school. And so I like to have them try to choose one online class, because if they prove that they can work diligently, they can do that at home. And so that gives them time at home to work on that. Plus it gives us extra time to work on our homeschool as well, because you know how much time is wasted going back and forth to school and all of that. So and then she will, so each semester she'll take an online class, and it's generally like this past semester she took sports marketing. So it was like a marketing class. There's a whole online catalog that they can choose from. And then, let's see, has taken gym, she's taken band. So it'll be like a filler class like that. And so she'll take 4 classes each semester to be able to play sports. She is my one that plays softball and volleyball. And so that will make up all of her classes that she needs for her last year. It's going to be a good year. I'm excited for her. We're hosting a foreign exchange student this year from Sweden, and so I'm excited to throw her in the mix of everything. She will go full-time to school while my kids homeschool and go part-time to the high school. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy, fun year, and I'm excited about the choices for her. I think she's really going to enjoy her classes. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!